Hi everyone and welcome to the Bondi Market Wrap for January 2023. In the month of January, there were 16 registered sales on RP data with approximate value of around 35 million. Of those sales, there were a few that were on the market last year that sold in January, knowing that there was a lot of new stock coming on, so they didn't want to become old news. They wanted to trade to some of the buyers who were a little bit more refreshed over that Christmas period. On the first Tuesday of February, we obviously saw our 9th consecutive rate rise. Cash rate is now at 3.35%. A lot of the buyers we're dealing with, they're fairly confident we're at the top end or getting very close to the top of the rate cycle. So what does that mean for them? They've got more confidence in purchasing, and more specifically, they've got more confidence in regards to their lending capacity and what they can comfortably borrow and pay off in the next 3 to 5 years. At the end of last year, especially the tail end, when we were seeing interest rate rises 0.5 every month, a lot of buyers we're dealing with, especially in our marketplace where the average price for a semi or house is between 3 and 6 million, it makes a significant difference on the serviceability per month when there was these huge interest rate rises. So now we're at the tail end of that. There's a lot more stability. And to give an understanding, last month, so from the 9th of January until the end of January, we had just under 3,500 buyers come through our open for inspections. There was about 83 properties we had on the market, and the first week of February, the first Saturday, we saw 1,463 buyers go through 91 properties for sale. So there's definitely confidence in the market. We are now starting to see our first lot of properties going to auction this year, and they are either on Saturday the 12th or Saturday the 19th of February. Now, with property that's on the market right now, it's halfway through its campaign, we are starting to see price revisions. We are seeing properties go from 3.5 million guide price to 3.2. We're seeing properties from 5 million going down to 4.8 or 4.3. There's a property I know of in North Bondi that had a guide of 4.8, it is now 4.2. So you'll start to see that specifically going into the second week of the campaign so that they can readjust the buyer's guide and get the correct amount of buyers through the property so that in 2 weeks' time, it can successfully sell at auction. Speaking to our auctioneering team, they are not forecasting a huge amount of stock coming on the market in the March selling season because we have a compressed selling season this year. We've got February and March, and April has school holidays, it has Easter, and there is a Jewish holiday in the middle of that month. So we're finding that a lot of agencies are putting properties to market in either February or March. The feedback from the auctioneering teams are that they are not fully booked out in the month of March, which suggests that there's not going to be that huge flow-on effect of stock that everyone is anticipating. I think it's just going to be a consistent replenishment of stock. Currently, there's about 64 properties in our marketplace in Bondi, North Bondi and Bondi Beach for sale. Of that, there's around 24 houses and 40 apartments. Interestingly, around 60% of the properties that are, if you're looking for a house or a semi, are under 4 million. So there's a few that are guiding between 3 and 4 million. But if you're looking for an apartment, more than 50% are priced under 1.2 million, which is our median price point. So there are a lot of people selling investment properties or properties that are leased to decrease debt and putting potentially any equity they've got in their investment into the offset account and just sitting on the sides of the market just for the next 12 months, just see what happens. Obviously, at the start of this year, we had the changes to the stamp duty reform under 1.5 million. Now, I have had an influx of first homeowners and buyers agents looking for clients to capitalise on that stamp duty reform. So any property under 1.5 million, there's a great opportunity as a seller to position it correctly with some buyers and see if you can get a great result. As always, good luck to all the buyers, good luck to all the sellers, and if you need anything, let me know. Thank you.